Hello everybody, my name is Zelinator and let's play Infdev Plus. I'm gonna need a new thumbnail. That's for later. Oh, I'm still way out here. Did I back up the world? I don't know, I had like 2 weeks to do it. Still nighttime. Nighttime's coming to an end though. We're gonna wait right here really shortly. I'm just gonna check. I wouldn't do it now, but I'd at least want to know. Gotta find all my stuff again. What was the last episode? 70? Yep, backed up E70. Cool. Minimize, close that. Minimize. Alright, y'all, we got some walking to do. We're not going to the far lands. Yay! We're going to the next closest thing 38,750 blocks away. It's almost twice as far as the other monolith. Anyways, yeah, we got some walking to do. What do I really need on this journey? I got my bed, got some torches. I don't know, we're gonna set a base camp over there. But yeah, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I found out method fixed monoliths. And so I'm like, that's disappointing. That's as disappointing as the Farlands. Well, except you normally won't get to the Farlands on a normal playthrough, considering how only 7 people have actually traveled 12.5 million blocks. We need first. We're still way over here. I'm trying to figure out which direction. Oh, well, yeah, sun rises in the north, sets in the south, because Method doesn't want to fix that. We need to go this way. All right. Oh, look, mushies. Do I need them? Nah. I have the tables and chairs. We're gonna take these back, just because it'll save me wood. But yeah, we're gonna drop by home real quick, for sure, for sure. What are all these lines? Ah, yes, lighting bugs. Alright, we have some walking. Oh yeah, I forgot I could sprint. Forgot this wasn't vanilla. So I need to mostly go this way. Oh, yeah, this way-ish. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I think if we go straight forward, we're gonna come across... I hope we're gonna come across my outpost, and then I can take the minecart back. Take the zipper. That's what I want. I'm gonna need to start writing down this terminology somewhere. No, I already do. I already started. I have signs. Because you got the zipper, the Zac, something else I thought. I don't know, don't remember. Okay, remember this. Tiny ravine here. Oh, these are fresh chunks. This water just started flowing. Oh man, I was hoping I loaded up this whole continent already. I'm gonna have to do that before 0.3. Ah! Oh wait, hold up. Huh? Why did that just start flowing now? I've clearly been in this area before. Where did that water come from? I saw that creeper, that's what I was trying to avoid. But like, that water just casually started flowing. I built that pillar, which means I was in this area enough for the chunks to be loaded. I have no idea. Still on 0.2, 0.3 test builds not yet available. So, a lot of changes. The whole terrain, the default terrain generator has been completely overhauled. A lot of new biomes and new plants to go along with that. But yeah. So, that's all that going on. We're over here trying to find... So that pillar is there. I'm pretty sure we're close, because I think this is where I went mining. Yeah, that's where I was under the water. Under the sea. So I need... We should be seeing the outpost soon. We're on far right, hold up. Yeah, alright, cool. That still doesn't save. I'm pretty sure Method finally fixed that. Alright, away we go. I expect today to be a quiet day. First day back to streaming. I've been spending a lot of time doing other stuff. Big project, big several month project. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to take 2 weeks and just hammer out a big chunk of it. And I did. And I'm almost done. I wanted to be up by Sunday. We'll see. It's gonna be funny for people who just go back through the series months or years after this episode airs and be like, oh, no wait at all. 2 weeks? That's nothing. Why am I Steve? Why am I not Christmas Zelinator? I'm not wearing my Santanator skin right now, and I don't know why that is. Betacraft thing. Sometimes skins just decide, no, I don't want to load. I don't know why that is. Alright, we made it back. Yay. So let's see, is there anything here I wanted? Because I feel like I left something here. Maybe it was the bed. I already got it. I guess that's that. I could take the coal back with me. Nah, I'll leave it. Why do I have this golden helmet? Oh yeah, for when this one breaks. The other armor is probably going to be fine. I don't know how much armor we're going to utilize just getting there. Alright, so here's the thing. We need to go into a certain direction. Are you serious, pig? Well, we need to go to... yeah, 38,000 on the x-axis. Oh boy. Don't do it, pig. Mr. Oinkers. There you go. Oh no, not you, chicken. Step back. Ah, he did it. Mr. Chicken did it. How dare he? I don't even think we're gonna make it now. Well, we might. Nope. We might make it. This is the tallest part on this part of the journey. Alright, so we have a little more than 5 minutes until night time's here. So we're gonna keep going. But yeah, I wanted to drop by home. That way I could leave the unnecessary stuff. And then we could just start going. Well, change of plans. In terms of, I was wanting to do continent per continent. I don't even know if that's going to work. If that's going to work anymore. But hey, I got 2 full continents. I sure hope this one's full. Update to 0.3, go back and check. I'm like, oopsies, it wasn't all loaded. Oh well. So yeah, either way, I need positive X. So we're going to need to go back home anyway. It's not like I was saving myself 2,000 blocks, 1,500 blocks travel distance. And then on top of that, I still have 7,000 on the Z. But we're gonna do that later. What I might do, I might just grab a boat. You know, if I whip out the renderer, the monolith renderer, I might be able to just follow the water. Howdy, Paul. Welcome back to the stream. Well, the problem is I already closed it, and I don't have the thingy on hand anymore. Oh wait, the seed's right there. It's F3. So I wonder. I don't remember what the coordinates are for this first continent, but I think they go only a couple thousand blocks at most off on the x-axis. So we're gonna have a lot of new chunks to load up. This is gonna certainly be a journey. What do I have? Only 4 gigabytes allocated, and I already want to use half. You know, I should be smart. Bump that up to 16. Wait, hold on. There's a lot of torches here. But I'm thinking, how much memory am I even going to need? Or how much time is this going to take? 40,000 blocks. 40,000 blocks. I think this is going to take longer than I'm feeling like it's going to take. Okay, well, either way, what we're going to do, we're going to head up. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I have a minecart. I totally forgot. I had the zipper go up here. Sprinting on stairs still does not work. I'm going to have, like, when we're coming upon the last stages of development, and it's like, okay, y'all, no more new features, bug fix time, I'm going to have a list I'm gonna have a list of stuff I want changed. Sprinting upstairs is one of them. Go out of the way, drop that, drop the tables, we got 22 of them, another 10 chairs. So I'm gonna leave the minecart just because that's space that doesn't need to be here. Do I have a chest for sticks? I have a chest for sticks somewhere else. Nope, that's not this world. Ah, two worlds confuzzling me. Yeah, we're gonna leave the minecart. I guess I'll toss it up there. So what do I really want to take with me? I have plenty of pickaxes. I have enough shovels. This iron sword should hopefully last. Oh, I could just take another one as well. I'll feel a little bit safer if I do. Do I want to take my diamond one? Nah. This one, I'm gonna leave. No, I'll keep holding on to Diamond Digger. Diamond Digger is gonna stick around for so long. You know, maybe I should. You know what? Yeah, I'll be smart. I'll take those sticks. Because when I get over there, I'm gonna want to go mining. Set up another outpost. Okay, how are we doing on daytime? Alright, so it's not nighttime yet. So basically what I'm probably going to do, in fact what I for sure am going to do, we're going to travel out on the x-axis first, and then go down. That's not the most effective. The most effective is go diagonal there, but like, I'm not feeling that. Okay, fine, I'll hold on to wool. I'm only going to be collecting stuff. Mob drops and... Oh wait, I should take more bacon. I don't know if 6 cooked bacon is going to last me. I'll take another 8. And oink. Where's my bacon again? There it is. Alright, yeah, I'll keep that there. That's the one. Is that important? Why do people ping me when I'm streaming? Oh well. That's I don't know if it's just me, or if that's like actually fact. Like, I get the most amount of pings during the hours of my streaming, just because that coincidentally lines up with other folks' best time to just send out messages. Because usually they're like server pings and not messages. I very rarely get messages directly. MDs. Alright, well, while we're here, before we head out, we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep in the apartment complex over here. In fact, I think this building should be safe. That way, I know it's still a little light out, but we're just gonna sleep now. Oh my gosh, the chat saved. Ha ha! I guess I would have to restart the game. I was doing that on a creative test world. I was like, because I was a little uncertain about the coordinates, I was slightly concerned I was going to flip the X and Z axis, and I did. That's why you see I did it twice. Because I was wrong the first time, because I was looking at the graph wrong. So I flopped, I switched, yeah, I flip-flopped the two values. And I was like, oopsies. Yeah, good thing I didn't go to this one. I would have been traveling in the opposite direction, essentially, of where I needed to be. That would have been really bad. Yeah, here we are, positive Z. And so now I won't be able to sleep again. I could make like hidey holes at night because I have my bed with me. The bed's kind of just a convenience thing because nightmares on here are easier to have compared to nightmares in vanilla beta. In terms of like, there's more criteria than the area needs to be right. Or so method says. I don't know, that's not entirely tested. It seems that way. It seems that way when testing. But yeah, I don't know what classifies as a safe shelter when sleeping. I totally was talking to not see your question. Let's see. Notch did indeed have worlds. What was I saying about boats? I didn't make any. But yeah, there was indeed, if you think back to like Cave Game Tech Test, that world was generated with a bunch of holes in it. That's why it was called Cave Game. There's a big old cave underground. So, yeah. That might be the one you're thinking of. We'll see how long I last by walking, because I'm kind of tempted to chop down a tree and make a boat. I don't know. We're not there yet. Yeah, one off in this direction because I figured I might as well start drifting on the negative Z. But yeah, we're primarily going to be going that way. But I figured I'll just save the time and go up to this island first. But yeah, time to start exploring brand new territory. And at only 4 gigabytes, already using 700. I'm certain we're going to run out of memory because I kind of forgot. That's fine. Yes, y'all feel that stutter? Cave Game was the very first test builds Notch worked on. The oldest version that we have, I can't think of the number because I don't take the time to actually memorize those. But the oldest cave game build that we have, the caves were already removed. However, though, scary cave noise, you can place blocks and you can break blocks. You couldn't do that way back when. And so, not only did Notch remove caves, but he did add world manipulation. That's a little something for you, I guess. Some knowledge, I suppose. Bah. You know what, yeah, I'll take your wool. I wonder how much wool we're gonna get by the time we get there. I'm planning on no resources gathered on the journey other than wool, because it's free, and hostile mob drops, just because they don't like me. I wonder how long it'll take. We're already at 20% used. Then it's only been about 15 minutes. 15 times 5. 75. Well, I guess minus the 15, so it'd only be times 4, 60. Alright, so we're gonna run out by an hour. Alright, that won't be too bad. Of course, I wasn't generating new chunks this whole time. So, we'll see what actually happens. Things could get interesting. I wonder how many villages we're gonna come across. Okay, I'll consider looting villages. And I say consider because they might not have anything valuable. Dungeons have the good stuff, but I'm not gonna be exploring any of those. If I find one, cool. We're just gonna leave it though. What are we at? Only at 1,200. We need to get to 38,000. Yeah, we got time. I wonder if we'll stumble upon any strange areas. Oh look, there's a strange area. It's a surface dungeon. We're just gonna leave it though. This is not far from home. I'll potentially remember it's there. No guarantees. Man, all these... I was trying to keep this world continent by continent, but that's not happening. Ah, yes, leaf decay. Guess I'll be picking up saplings. I didn't really want to, but oh well. So look at that. It's like a flying saucer, but square. Run, the aliens are invading. Let me grab my tinfoil hat. I don't want my mind to be red. Whoop. One thing that I find kind of funny, since you're talking about Infdev, one thing I find funny is that, like, Notch adds caves, or I should say re-adds caves in Infdev, like 320 or 325, one of those. It might only be 325. Uh-oh. Alright, we're chopping a tree. We're chopping a tree just because I need a boat. But anyways, it's funny how Notch added caves in Infdev 325. And then he redid the terrain, added 3D noise. And then he doesn't add caves back. Caves take a long time. Like, I think to myself, we got saving and 3D noise in Infdev 327. We don't get caves until June. I don't remember which one. But yeah, so for the rest of April, and then all of May, because there was no new version in May. So from April all the way till mid-June, Minecraft didn't have any caves. Yet we had caves in Infdev on 325. What took caves so long? One thing that kind of bothers me though is like, what took saving so long? Like, I'm kind of sad that a lot of Minecraft versions, a lot of the interesting Minecraft versions don't save. Of course, interesting versions meaning we're only missing Indev and Infdev, the early versions. But yeah, I'm like, why? That's another why not try moment. Alright, so I need like 3 of those, because it's 4 for the crafting table, and then it's another 5 for the boat. I wonder if Method is nice and has nice boats. I don't know, I haven't used these yet. These are the alpha boats. Oh no! If I break it, it's probably gonna break into planks and sticks. Oh well. This is a big ocean! Like, woo! A lot of water here. You know, yeah, I think I will keep drifting left. Oh man, does that not end? If there's no river there... Oh, there might be. I might be able to cut through that. Oh, look at that, there's another flying saucer. That one's actually rounded though. Oh, it's entirely floating. That's cool. That's a real flying saucer over there. Oh, let's not crash. I don't want to find out what happens. If these are the alpha boats and not the nice 1.9 boats, these are indeed gonna just splatter into planks and sticks. Which I always thought was kind of funny. I'm like, why? It kind of makes sense if you consider the boat was made out of 5 planks, right? You take 2 of those planks to make sticks. You lose out on 2 sticks worth of wood. You think you run out on 2 planks and the sticks pop out of nowhere. But no, I don't think that's what actually happened. Or Notch was like, it gets reduced. You get the 3 planks for the boat, and then the 2 sticks are the oars. Which is funny because the boat didn't get oars until later, much later. I say much later, but 1.9 was already 8 years ago. 7 years ago, sorry. There's a tiny river. Hey, look! A river village. Hello, how's it going? Oh, wait! Can I sleep here? I might want to try. I'm thinking about, okay, boat, please be nice, because getting out of these is like a challenge. Oop. Okay, it did not explode. Cool. So stay there. Stay there, Mr. Boat. Oh, look, how convenient. There's even a bed in here. Alright. As much as I want the table and chair... Oh, wait, does it have books in it? Oh, regular books. Alright, I don't need regular books. You know what, here, before I sleep... Yeah, you know, I should be smart about this. Drop a few torches. Alright, well, hold on. Here, before I sleep there, we're gonna check the other house over here real fast. This was an oversight. I did not yet report it, though. Oh, boy, bad guys. Run! Into the house. Oh, this one has a chest. I'll take the logs. I already have a few logs. Hello! Where'd he go? There you are. Hi. No, thank you. Yeah, I got the gunpowder. Alright, we good? I think we're good. Okay. Let's head back to the lit up house. And we're gonna try to sleep now. I think I should be able to. Because I was rereading at some point I was rereading the actual changelog, and I'm pretty sure it's only half the day that you can't sleep. So now it wouldn't be until like later tomorrow night that I'd be able to sleep again. Yeah, off we go. We've got more exploring to do. You know, I'm not a big fan of the rivers. Kind of wish they weren't here. They'll be better when there are biomes, but like I don't know, I'm not a fan of them cutting up pre-existing terrain. But once it's brand new terrain, then I'm not gonna gripe so much. But a positive addition about the rivers is that they add whatchamacalled. They add easy travel way, but I need to go that way. That way. Whoa, those are tall mountains. Okay, I can't stay and look at the terrain for too long. I need to keep going that way, but the water does not want me to. Oop, can I make it right there? Because I need to go that way so much more than this way. And look at all that stutter. There we go. Alright, cool. If we could just stay going this direction. Nope, never mind. Oh well. What is that flickering? Are those just like chunks? Like chunk sections, not rendering? It's a little concerning. Left or right, left or right. I'll go left for now. We'll see if I made a mistake. I might have. Unless it just opens up in the back and doesn't matter. Oh, it did not open up. But doesn't matter, I don't think so. It's not much of an improvement. Alright, turn, turn, turn! Oh my gosh. Don't close. Please, river. Please, ocean. I don't know, that might... Oh, well, there's another river house. Oop, that's a beach, though. I don't know. Alright, am I about to change my mind? This might be a dead end. Well, maybe not. Chucks back there would have loaded already. Yeah, more ocean. In the direction I want to go. We're just gonna zoom past this village. I only stopped by the other one because it was nighttime and I wanted a place to sleep. Oop. Yeah, look at all this. What is that? What is this flickering? I don't know what it is. It's a little distracting though. Okay, so that doesn't go anywhere. Oop. I don't know. This might be the end because that kind of just closes off over there. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're going back to land. All right. Time to find out if you break a boat manually, what does it drop? Please don't break. All right. Cool. We gotta test this. And slap. Yay! Method's nice to us. I don't know about crashing though. I don't want to find out. So if I could keep reusing the same boat over and over again, that'd make me happy. Howdy Zeb, welcome back to the stream. Okay, so look, we're already on negative 2,000 for Z. We need to go to negative 7,000. We've already traveled most of that distance. But for the other distance, the x-axis, we got a lot more to go. We are going to the monoliths before the monoliths get fixed. That's what we're doing. Therefore, we're going on an adventure. And looks like we're about to go for another boat ride. Whee! Good thing about going by waters, it's faster than going by land. Is that another river village? That's the third one. Monoliths are currently in Infdev Plus, but they will not be for much longer. I was told they're going to be fixed in 0.3. That makes me sad. So, we're going there now while it's still 0.2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so yeah, four houses. Infdev Plus has Farlands. Well, it had Farlands. The Farlands got fixed. That's more sadness. If you want the Farlands, you would need to play with the vanilla world type. Same thing with monoliths. If you want monoliths in Infdev Plus, play with the vanilla world type. Because this is the default world type, and the default world type is getting all the biome upgrades. And there are abandoned villages. I'm not gonna stop by because we've already passed a fair amount of them, and they don't really have that good of loot. Dungeons though, dungeons have better stuff. But we're not gonna go exploring dungeons. Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll find a dungeon, a big dungeon next to the monolith or something. Yeah, no skin. Betacraft was like, not today, I guess. Alright, so we're using 1.1 gigabytes. Alright. Howdy, this is indeed the first stream I've done since you've started watching, so this is your first opportunity to participate in the live chat. The monoliths were fixed, same thing with the Farlands, but the monoliths and Farlands were fixed because of the world or the terrain generator changes. I don't know why the Farlands were fixed, I think it was because of a sand bug. Ooh, I kind of want to go right. Oh look, there's another village. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go right. I feel like there's more water this way, traveling by ocean's faster. But yeah, I don't remember why the Farlands were fixed, but I think it was a distance-related bug with falling sand. And then the monoliths are going to be fixed just because the terrain generator is going to be overhauled. Or it is a wise decision to go this way. Look at all that ocean. Doo-doo-doo. A newspaper had a list of music samples. I don't know, people these days still read the newspaper. You're not 50, right? No, and I'm pretty sure you're college age. Is it like digital newspapers? It's still print. Kinda funny. A line from Ghostbusters from '84 was, print is dead. And I was like, stuff still gets printed a lot these days. Oh, I see. It was one of the newspapers from your job. I see now. Yeah, I do remember your archival job. But yeah, that was back in '84. That was already almost 40 years ago. And like, nope. People still read books and stuff. Of course, this was before the internet, so little did he know. Oh look, here's a surface dungeon. I would go to sleep here, but I think to myself, I probably shouldn't. Okay, since we're here, is there anything worth taking? Yes, I'll take the diamonds. And the saddle. I'll take the saddle as well. I don't want to go exploring too much, just because I'd rather not spend too much time, but it's becoming nighttime. Oh yeah, I'd still have to wait a little while to sleep anyway. Okay, let's leave the area, because those spawners are about to start activating. Alright, so let's see, what are we at? I can never find it on here. We're at 4,900. 4,900 out of 38,000. We got a long ways to go, y'all. This journey is probably going to take several days. I was rewatching over the 2 weeks that I wasn't streaming. I was rewatching my UMP episodes, some of the older ones, because I was trying to track down when I talked about stuff. I was trying to track down. I don't remember what it was. But I was rewatching the older episodes, and I realized that the monolith journey only took like a stream and a half. 22,000 or 20,000 blocks was only a stream and a half. About 3 hours. There's a lot of creepers. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take them all out, because I'd rather not ruin the terrain. Come on. Come on. Howdy, Jonas. Welcome back to the stream. Don't do it. I am not making another minecart rail that goes this way. I'm kind of hoping the slip has 8-to-1 travel distance like the vanilla nether does. And so that way I could use portal. Well, I would say portals, but we're not going to use portals to go in and out of the slip. I don't even remember how to leave the slip. We'll find out when it gets actually implemented in like a couple years. We got a long ways to go, especially if 0.3 is taking this long. There's supposed to be a 0.3 test build out like a week and a half ago. That didn't happen. So 0.3 is definitely taking a long time to cook fully. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, anyways, where I was going with that was if the slip has 8-to-1 travel distance, then I'll just be using that instead. Kinda like how I only ever used the monorail like once or twice for actual usage, because very quickly after that, the nether was added. And I was like, I'll just build one in the nether. I'll build the mini rail in the nether. That way I don't have to spend. Because it takes, I want to say, like 40 minutes. 40 minutes going from one end of the monorail to the other. That is most of a stream right there. I don't want to spend 40 minutes traveling that far of a distance. And so, I'll just go in the nether. And then that cuts it to only a few minutes. 10th and 11th grade, 84. That only feels so long ago to me because I wasn't even born then. Yeah, I would say 84 was a good year, but I kind of think I liked 85 more, just because Back to the Future. The 80s as a whole was a great time. Oh look, exposed stone. There's a certain group of people who are very infatuated with that, and I don't really understand why. Alright, what are we looking at? We've only traveled another 1,000 blocks. At least the good news is, I have coordinates because I got lost on my monolith journey last time because coordinates weren't added to the game yet. This time I have them, so I know where I'm going and where I am. But also, we have sprinting. Yay. Oh yes, howdy Tess, welcome to the stream as well. I was rambling on for 5 minutes and I kind of missed your message. Whoops. I catch profile pictures faster than I catch messages. And the reason why is because I see the color difference faster than I read the words. So the light colored profile picture blended in with Zeb's. And so I didn't expect there to be someone new. Hello, Zomble. Oh, wait, hold on. You gonna drop your armor, please? Ah, he didn't. I won't say there are known monolith locations. However, though, there's a handy dandy tool. Yes, that's indeed another village. There's a handy dandy tool. Don't remember who it's made by, but it is the monolith renderer. You just type in your seed, and it gives you a map of the world. Kinda. It gives you blue, green, and red. Blue on there represents what is most likely going to generate as water. Green is what most likely generates as red, and sometimes you'll find a red spot. The red spot is what's most likely going to generate as a monolith. So therefore, you're able to get predictable locations just by using the tool. And therefore that's what I did for this journey. So I already know where to go, because I found the big old red spot, and I tested it earlier on my creative test world, just to make sure. And also because I kind of switched the coordinates, and so that would have been bad, because I would have spent a stream and a half getting there and be like, this is where it's supposed to be. Oh, I swapped the X and Z. Well, now we got to go all the way back, and then we could start the journey. So that would have been not fun. But I made sure to know where to go. Favorite Marvel villain? I don't really have a good say on that because I'm not all too familiar with Marvel. I don't know. I'm not a big superhero person. I'll enjoy the movies occasionally, but I don't know. I've never really been a comic reader either. Uh-oh. Go, go, go. What are we at? So, let's see. We have like 3 minutes left of nighttime. Oop. My fault. I just politely broke both my ankles jumping from that fall. Jumping off the grass. Okay, I don't like going up. Because if I go up, that just means I'm gonna have to go down. Hey Paul, here's a question for you since you were around then. When computers started, I'm talking old basic terminals, I should say. When those were common-ish. Which one did you see more? The green text or the white text? This is way back when they were popping up. Oop. I'm hearing noises. Could just be me running. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I don't know how long that's gonna take. Yeah, what version is your world currently in? Since I thought you said you had your own going on. You were talking about Infdev, and the 256 world limit was not fun to cut up, cutting the world in half for Minecraft nostalgia. But it worked, and then I never did it again because I realized how much of a pain it was. Alright, sun's coming up, gotta go. Is that a river in the middle of the ocean? I think it is. The only reason why I know this is a river is because rivers generate with gravel. Oceans didn't have gravel in them for a long time, so I'm pretty sure this is a river that generated right where an ocean was. Probably. Yeah, little feature. We had gravel beaches, but I'm pretty certain there was no gravel at the bottom of the ocean. Not until beta 1.8, when you got the big old blobs, the sand, clay, and gravel blobs that popped up at the bottom. And then oceans became entirely gravel bottom in release 1.7, which was not very fun. The beta 1. Not the beta, sorry. The release 1.7 oceans are being completely gravel. It's so plain and boring. And they added a band-aid on top of that by adding, woo, ocean monuments. Well, that didn't fix the gravel oceans. It wouldn't be until 1.13 when oceans got interesting. Yeah, between 1.7 and 1.12, oceans are very boring. But I do indeed prefer the boring oceans compared to the endless oceans that we got in beta 1.8. Alright, so still in Infdev. Alrighty. I don't know how far you were on the world, but now you know what to expect. I already forgot. What series were you going through again? Hold on, I need to check my notifications. Oops, broke my hand. There's UMP, right? That's a lot better in terms of showcasing. A lot better in terms of showcasing what to expect, because back in 2015 with Minecraft nostalgia, I didn't know what I was doing. I barely had any ideas of what was to come. Of course, that was long before well, I would say long, but only about 2 years. About 2.5 years before we would acquire most of our old versions from that time. What are we at on Z? Negative 2400. I should start going left some more a little bit. Not really. Sure, we're at 8,000 on the X, but we still have 30,000 to go. 30,000 blocks. To think, we're gonna come upon block an X distance of like 10,000 or so. And then look, we're a quarter of the way there. Oh no! I was hoping I wouldn't break it there. Whoops. Okay, so the green, well, I should say the white. The white was indeed more common first. I see. Alrighty. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go that way. But, time for me to make a brand new boat. Because I was, oopsies, there's more of the, more of those white flickering particles. I don't know what that is. Is that sand? Is that falling sand? It's like the edge of a beach. And the entity doesn't know what it's supposed to do. I don't know what I'm looking at, y'all. But it started a while back. If you go back like 20 minutes ago, early on in the adventure, it started popping up and I don't know what it is. I would report it, but I don't know what causes it. It's kind of just doing stuff. What it could potentially be is like sand that wants to fall, but the chunk is still in the middle of generating. I don't know. Let's see. It is definitely a good idea to spend as much time as you can in like Infdev. In fact, any time before like beta 1.8, you'll definitely want to take your sweet time going through before release 1.0, because at that point it really starts like slowing down. So yeah, enjoy the old versions, because going from Minecraft May 2009 jumping to May 2010, there's a big difference. Going from 2010 to 2011, there's a noticeable difference, but it's not as big of what Minecraft changed. And then going from 2011 to 2012, little difference. And then going from 2012 to like any year afterwards, it doesn't feel the same. The biggest Minecraft changes were before 1.0. In fact, I guess even before beta, I should say. Because if you compare beta 1.0 to beta 1.7, you got some new blocks, you got some new items, you got some new mobs. Redstone got an improvement with pistons, note blocks, and repeaters. That's about it. Whereas if you compare Alpha 1.0 and then with Alpha 1.2.6, multiplayer, yeah, biomes, different terrain generator, a whole new dimension. There's a pretty sizable difference comparing Alpha 1.0 to the end of Alpha than if you compared Beta 1.0 to the end of Beta. And then the same thing with release. If you compare 1.0 to 1.9, terrain generator difference, a lot of small things. Well, I guess 1.0 to 1.8. Because 1.9 kind of changed that up with a brand new end. Well, anyways, over explaining, I believe. I did see the Bean of the Soys alone in Infdev Plus video. Quite interesting, I do say. He started working on the broadcasting station. Yay! The reason why I suggested that was early on in the series, back before he had an area, he was kind of just talking to the camera out in like in front of his house, and I was like, this is kind of boring. I know. What if I suggest he builds a broadcasting news station? That way he could present all the news-based stuff then. This a ping. Is that important? Don't worry, I won't crash. Hold on. What is this? Doo-doo-doo. I wonder whose idea it was on the Immersive Railroading Discord server to allow resource pack creators, resource pack add-ons, I should say, to allow those people to ping everyone. Like, there should be a dedicated role to the people who want the brand new resource pack stuff. I wonder, I should probably find if there's like a request channel on there and put in the request, be like, yo, can you not ping everyone and instead only ping the people who want to be notified when there's a new resource pack available? Yeah, the resource packs are how you get new trains and whatnot on the mod. They're very useful. Very useful, I will say. I don't know how it does it, how it's able to procedurally generate the items and the entities and all that fun stuff. Because normally you would need to do that using mods, but they could do all that using just resource packs. Custom resource packs, I will say. Be like, all the data is just in there and it's able to create brand new items and the entities associated. Really interesting. Old Minecraft definitely has a vastly different feel compared to what the game is like today. Well, you played the browser classic, or when you say, okay, here's a question. When you say the browser version of classic, are you talking the JavaScript one that was the 10th anniversary release or something like that, or are you talking the original 0.30 that was online till like 2014, 2015, I think? Maybe 2013, I don't remember. The new one, that's not the same. The original classic classic that was available, that was chilling on 0.30 for a good long while. That was still available on Minecraft.net. That was indeed quite something. And then unfortunately they took it down. Boo. But luckily, you have third-party hosts and whatnot that allow classic survival. Well, yeah, yes, survival test. But classic single player and classic multiplayer. And so, hooray to the Minecraft community for making classic playable again. You can find a few 0.30 server creative servers around these days. Classic survival, I should say survival test, never had official multiplayer support. So all the official servers you're going to find are all creative. Nightly news. Did you leave a comment saying about the nightly news? I feel like that's only going to be one part of the world, and I don't know how much like story-based events are going to occur at the news station. I was just thinking, I have Zella News for whenever I record announcement videos and whatnot. Why don't I suggest something similar for him? And now he has the news station set up. But in checking out his video, I realized something that the new Zella News broadcasting station doesn't have. It doesn't have a green screen. The reason why I say that is because, weatherman. What's the weatherman getting talk in front of? I don't know if I was mic breathing, but I moved it out of the way a little more. There's a lot of sheep over there. I'm trying to see if we'll get lucky and we'll stumble upon another... That was a cave noise. Stumble upon another village, because I kind of want to sleep. I'll be able to sleep tonight, but I would need to go, like, right now. And I'm not seeing anything. That was a petunia. I'll plop that down. I picked that up because flowers don't like the darkness, so when it becomes nighttime and they're under a tree, this is too dark for them, so they pop off. But if they're in the moonlight, then they'll be fine. They used to break in the moonlight, and the notch quickly fixed that because that was causing lag with all the flowers popping off, then dropping as items and breaking. Anyways, do you remember about when, like what year, even what month, I suppose, you started playing Minecraft? Like what version Like, when you officially got into playing it, I should say. Hello. We're gonna keep running from Mr. Skellybum. Oh. Might be able to take a boat trip. Enjoy some of the relaxing C418 as we go out. Why does the boat spawn facing away, or facing toward us? Because we hop in, it has to turn all the way around. I wonder if, like, method should change that so that faces 180 degrees. Oh man, is there not much ocean? Here, we're gonna slide to the left and see if we can find more water. Yeah, we're only at 12,000. We're a little less than a third of the way there, and it's been almost an hour. And at this rate, it's gonna take us another stream and a half, which means we'll get through most of the travel distance today, but I don't think we'll get to the monolith until tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna slide around. I'm going this way just in hopes of finding more water. But if I end up at Z negative 7,000, then I've already traveled a bit too far. So, got in 2016, then started playing 2020. Yeah, that's pretty recent, I suppose. I say that's very recent, but yeah, 2020 is recent because that was only 3 years ago. And then 2016 is already a while back. That means you never got to enjoy, unless you go back now, but you didn't get to enjoy combat on how it was before, where you just spam everything. Can't do that in modern Minecraft anymore, but I really hope, because they talked about combat at Minecraft Live. Hello. With the new 1.21 stuff. They talked about combat changes, or they talked about combat related stuff, so I'm like, okay. Have they been listening to the community and they're gonna bring back the combat snapshots? Or are they finally gonna finish combat update part 2? That'd make me happy. That would, if they don't and they keep combat as it is, then there's no hope for 1.21. It's just gonna be another whatever version. But yeah, I'm hoping that at long last they finally improve upon what happened in 1.9. I'm not a fan of Bedrock. I'll say that now. But yeah, it's nice to have. The main reason why you can spam attacks on Bedrock is because they have to account for the lowest common denominator. Bedrock has to bow down to the people playing on the tiny little smartphones from 2 years ago. So therefore, the whole version of the game has to be reduced to that. Therefore, the new combat system, primarily with shield blocking, that was one thing. That's why it took so long to get shield blocking, was to get people on touchscreens able to use it. And so what they had to do was crouching. And I think to myself, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want to crouch and block at the same time. I want those to be separate. But when you only have so much screen space, and you don't want half of it filled up with buttons, you're gonna have to put some stuff together. But oh well. That's all that. Ooh, hi. I see you. Oh, I forgot leaves don't check for when you try to stand up. Yeah, hadoink. Oh wait, hold on, missing 4. Num 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 num. That's better. We are now less likely to die. I'll be a little sad if I travel all this distance and then lose my life. A, it would be the first death of the series. B, I made it this far. Now I have to go all the way back. Yeah, gravel beaches are in beta. Gravel beaches were around from Infdev April 13th all the way until beta 173. And then they got removed. Which is sadness because they're my favorite biome that's no longer around. And so seeing the classic gravel beaches with the 2-block jumps, seeing those removed, that's a lot of sadness. Don't do it. But at least here in Infdev Plus, they're still around. I wonder if gravel beaches are going to be in the new biomes. I kind of feel like they're not. But we'll see. Now would be my time to put in the request before the new update with all the new biomes and whatnot. Now would be the time to ask Method, be like, yo, are gravel beaches sticking around? I'm kind of apathetic towards the modern Java combat. On one hand, it's annoying, but on the other hand, I'm a single player person. So how much has it really affected me? Hard to say. Oops, no! I didn't get in. Get back here. The world's smallest gravel beach. Oh, you reminded me about that. I totally forgot. I need to put that to the... I need to add that to the iceberg. Here, let me write that down real fast. I honestly forgot about that. That's going on the iceberg. If you didn't know, I have a Zelanator iceberg. And it has over a decade of Zelanator references on there. The post should be available on my community tab if you feel like checking it out. Yeah, I need to update it. Because I forgot about that. Some people like going back to rewatch older UMP episodes. That has been my main series, and it will remain my main series. It's just put on hold for now because I have other stuff to do. But yeah, every once in a while, I receive a comment from someone new saying, "Hey, I'm checking out these older episodes. Good stuff here." I do get more comments on my World Conversion Guide series, though. And so I kind of feel like people start watching UMP, primarily because of my Indev to Infdev guide. That is the most popular out of the whole little series. I still need to update it. I have a few more guides I need to add on there. Of course, I kind of need to write them first. So, eventually. But yeah, I have like 4 new guides that need to be added to the list. I don't know when I'll get to them. But yeah, I kind of feel like a lot of my new viewers, such as yourself, come from the guides, particularly Indev to Infdev. Well, at least it's daytime again. Let's see, what are we at in distance? 14,000. We have a long ways to go. 5 more thousand and we'll be halfway there. I've said like once, Paul, I've said like once or twice, why method why. I've indeed questioned some of the changes and additions on here. But yeah, not as much as I've questioned Notch. There's indeed more exposed stone. Exposed stone. That area was all nice and flat. I was kind of hoping it's like, ooh, this is good monolith terrain. But no, not large enough. We need to find really, really super flat terrain before we stumble upon monoliths. So I wonder if the values were adjusted ever so slightly, if monoliths would be more common than they were. And the reason why I say that is because there's a good amount of, like, if you walk around, you will find a fair amount of areas that are very flat, but no monoliths. And so I wonder if the values were just adjusted a little bit more, if those areas would have them. Ooh, my leg. Oopsies. I feel like I'm drifting off to the right here, but we're already at negative 4,300 on the Z. And we need to be at negative 7,000. Well, that'll be easy to catch up on. Oh wait, hold up. I can't get in a boat, right? No, because it tries to slap it with the stick. I didn't think my inventory would fill up with stuff I didn't want, but turns out my inventory filled up with stuff I didn't want. I'm not even trying to collect anything. This is just stuff from the ground. I'm not exploring caves this far out. I'm gonna explore caves when we get there. I kind of hope the big gaping hole underneath the monolith reveals some good stuff there. You know what would be really cool? If there was a dungeon inside of it. I don't really know the full size of the monolith until I get there, like the actual scale. It's a little hard to judge scale when looking at the monolith renderer. Because, like, you could see the coordinates on there. Like, you see the distances, and so you can kind of estimate how many blocks in surface area it is, but you won't know what it's like until you're there. But yeah, I feel like I think it's sizable. Pretty sizable, and not like a tiny little one. But I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Yes, fall, I'm heading towards the monolith. You've been here most of the stream. I've been talking about the monolith the whole time. You've been here almost an hour. And yes, that's the journey. And so, if I made it this far, then yeah, I think we'll indeed get to it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're not going to travel the whole distance today, but I still want to go as far as I can. That way, that I spend less travel time there. I don't know how long I'll spend in the area, but I probably am gonna get another base going. I thought about just going there and then like doing something basic, then coming back. No, I don't think I will. I've traveled. I need to travel twice the distance of the UMP monolith. I gotta do something while I'm there. Monoliths have not been removed yet. They are going to be removed in the next Infdev Plus update, which is why I'm going there now. So they're not fixed yet. So therefore, if I happen to travel all this way, and then 0.3 becomes available for testing and I update, then at least I've loaded up the monolith, and then we'll go from there. Alright, yeah, we're gonna keep going that way. And hodoink! Do. With all this walking, it kind of does feel like I'm going on a Far Lands journey. But nah, 40 blocks is nothing compared to the trip to the Far Lands. 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, for 3.5 months. That was tiring. And then I got smart and I learned, hey, if I just leave the golf balls here, I don't need to stick around all that much. And the good news is, all the stuff I have on screen, or all the little prompts and stuff that I had on screen during that Far Lands journey, it's still all sitting here on OBS. I thought about getting rid of it all just to clean out my sources, but I thought about it. I was like, you know, if I go on another Far Lands trip, I'm going to want to make sure all this stuff is still here. So, we'll get there when we do. Because that's still a long ways. I'm not planning far enough in the future. Infdev Plus is going to keep going until next summer, And then next summer, UMP is making a return for about another year, I think. I don't know, it might be a little shorter, like maybe 10 months once I officially decide all the versions, because I'll need to cut out a few pre-releases compared to what was originally planned, just for being problems, giving world-breaking problems, and so I'll need to cut out a few of the originally planned pre-releases. Focus on yawn. Focus on the stuff that actually works and will not totally ruin the world for the rest of the series. The old versions of Infdev Plus, I think, are still available on Betacraft. Oh wait, methods drop in Betacraft support in 0.3. I guess. Probably not. You would need to check the Discord. No, I don't know, because she is terrible at archiving stuff. If you want to play old versions, assuming you don't have it downloaded yourself, you'll probably need to ask someone who's there. Oh well. I don't know. We'll find out when we do. We only have 2 big releases, 0.1 and 0.2. So there has not been a lot of archiving. But of course, there's like several re-uploads for each. Oh well. We're at 17,000. About a third of the way there. Or no, we're coming upon the halfway. Couple thousand more. 19,000. 19,000 is the halfway mark ish. Boop. What am I doing on memory? Oh, not even a gigabyte. Okay, we'll be fine. If we're already past the halfway mark of the stream, and he doesn't even want to use a gigabyte, we'll be fine. It's fine. Well, yes, more exposed stone. I wonder how this world is going to look when I whip out MCA selector and take a look-see at it and be like, yep, look at all those chunks that were loaded. I'm very happy that MCA selector is nice with knowing what to render, or knowing how to render the world. Because every other program I used is like, yeah, this is region, but I can't read this. It would need to be manually converted using a specific Minecraft version. A few different snapshots that are able to upgrade the world. But that requires manually loading the chunks to convert it over to the correct format. Oh well. Uh-oh, nighttime's here. Is there a village nearby? Because if there is, I'd be able to sleep in it. That would be the time. Okay, that was like a lava pool, right? Yep, big ol' lava pool. If you ever see stone on the surface, be cautious. Because it could be A, exposed stone, or B, a lava pit. If you're playing old Minecraft, the surface lava pits were added, like, later. So if you're playing Infdev, you're not going to find any of those. But, if you're playing modern Minecraft, lasagna lava, I don't really know my opinions of, like, what the old lava looks like. Oh my gosh, why? Was that a village? No, that's just land. Yeah, I don't know. People have called it molten cheese. People have called it lasagna. I don't know. I don't really know what it looks like because I think to myself, this is lava. And the only reason why I say that is because I've seen the old lava. Well, I say old. It's not the classic lava. The classic lava is a bunch of dots. Scary cave noise. Classic lava is a bunch of dots, but like the alpha lava, the alpha flowing lava is the lava I'm used to. Now, there are lava pits in Infdev, like in Infdev, and later they were not. Hold up! Am I crazy? Is that just a random dirt block? Okay, that was a random dirt block. At first I thought it was like a chest. I was like, ooh, are there like beta 1.4 April Fool's chests that spawn? That'd be a cool addition here in 0.2. A little surprise feature. No, it was just a piece of dirt. Oh well. And touchdown. Alrighty, well, it's already too late now. Try to find a village. Because if I sleep, I'd be cutting into a good amount of daylight hours. Maybe next time I'll try to find a village when it's like late afternoon and not quite yet when it's turning night. That way, I'll only have a little bit of the morning. Little bit of the early morning I'll have to be awake in. Hello, hi, howdy, welcome to the stream. New folks today. A lot of new folks in my 2-week absence of not streaming. Look at all these sticks. The branches dropping sticks makes me happy. That's such a small detail for modern Minecraft, but I'm very happy with it. Modern Minecraft leaves drop sticks. That's such a nice feature. I don't think it's every leaf type. I think it's like oak and dark oak only. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. You know, I have a similar thing in here, except on here we have like dedicated branch blocks. So it's like you can see it's a leaf block, but there's a little piece of wood inside. So that's that. And so those are the branches. Those will drop sticks, but leaves here in Infdev Plus will not drop sticks. That's fine by me. Good compromise. Alright, what are we at? 18,600. Oh! Who knew? Swim! I wonder, what happens if I get in while crawling? Will it even let me in? I don't think it will. Method just disabled crawling while in a boat, and if you're crawling, it won't let you in the boat. Oh, wait, hold on. I want to try something. This is a terrible idea. I could potentially break stuff. We're gonna try it out anyway. Here, let me just chill right here. Oop. Alright, we're gonna break that because I need it to have no velocity. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click. Alright, hold up. Okay, you might have managed to fix that. Because it's possible. It's possible to jump and crawl at the same time. Oops, I pressed the start. Didn't mean to do that. It's possible to jump and crawl at the same time. Okay, it's not a problem. So I was wondering if it's possible to crawl and get in the boat at the same time. That appears to not be the case. Alright, we're coming upon 19,000. So yeah, we're just about the halfway mark. And if it took an hour and 18, yeah, we're gonna be almost there. By the time this stream ends, we're gonna be almost there. In fact, if it took 18 minutes of like starting time, like before the journey, if it took about 18 minutes, I want to say it took close to 15. We might be just about there. Like, I wonder if I stick around an extra 5 or 10 minutes over time, if we'll stumble upon it. If we're that close, if we are less than 1,000 blocks there, then we're just gonna go for it. Oh wow, we're already almost there on the Z. Negative 6,100 compared to negative 7,000. How much longer of nighttime? Like 3 minutes maybe. This is a little quiet. Boats make sounds in modern Minecraft, right? Like they make splash sounds, like minecarts. Oh, minecarts have little rolling sounds. This is very quiet. So I'm just sitting here. And if you listen, there's nothing. We don't even get to enjoy some of that C418 right now. Some of the C418 tunes. Where are all the bad guys? Nobody's out here. Hello. That's a big lag spike. I wonder if a dungeon, if there's a big dungeon that just generated, that'd be cool. One thing I like, well, we have the surface dungeons. Method adding the surface dungeons. They kind of look similar, if y'all don't know. They look a little similar to the old screenshot, but when beta 1.8 was still in development. The old screenshot of the surface dungeon, not surface dungeon, the surface stronghold, where you could see all the stone brick and mossy stone brick and like these wide chambers on the surface. So oh wait, we did come across them earlier. Yeah, if you weren't here earlier when we found that one. But yeah, so it looks kind of similar to that. Not all the dungeons are surface dungeons though, the big ones I should say. I don't know what the chance is for them to spawn on the surface. But yeah, you will find more of them underground. That picture was pretty cool, and I'm indeed sad that we ended up getting strongholds completely buried. Like, I would have been fine if it was just a part of it. The whole thing does not need to be on the surface. That'd be too easy to find. But yeah, the old... or it would be nice if a part of the stronghold was indeed on the surface. And part of that comes down to when the folks were working on the stronghold. Like, that's a lot of stone brick. A lot of big materials. Like, how did they get all the goods to prepare everything down below? But yeah, someone brought this up recently with 1.21, shortly after the latest Minecraft Live. I saw someone made a comment or post a picture or something with that old Surface Stronghold screenshot and talked about how the new trial chambers, if there's a variation of them that spawned on the surface, kind of like that, how that would be cool. But we'll see. They only showcased, hopefully, a little bit of the features of 1.21. The reason why I say hopefully is because if that's like 75% of it, then this update's going to be smaller than 1.20. And I'll be sad. Because 1.20 was already kind of eh. I kind of like 1.19 more, primarily because of the big old ancient city, the underground area, warden, all that fun stuff, and the swamp as well. So I'm hoping they're doing what they did last time, and there's still a good amount more features that need to be showcased. For example, the cherry blossoms. I would say that folks were surprised when the cherry blossoms popped up in a random snapshot. And then there was the people who were like, yeah, they talked about this way back in 2013, back when 1.7 was in development. And so, it only took them several years, but hey, most of a decade is better than never, I suppose. A seed with a surface library. Yeah, some seeds. There are certain seeds in like early release. So between like 1.0, 1.1, even 1.2, they might have even worked up to 1.6. Well, anyways, there are certain seeds where you could find a part of the stronghold that just casually generated on the surface. I don't know why, but it was kind of cool. There was one seed I specifically remember where there's a stronghold. It was the portal room that generated like at the top of the ocean. And then I don't even think there was the rest of it. Like, there was no other part of the stronghold. That was the only thing there. I don't have the seed on hand. You'd have to look back at old videos from 2012, 2013 maybe. try to find that seed again. It was pretty common. I remember seeing several seed showcases of it. Yeah, I know there's still more stuff coming with 1.21. I just hope there's more good stuff coming in 1.21. And so, or like, a lot more stuff coming in 121. Because what they showcased, I don't know, it was the whole, oh my gosh, look at all this. A lot of this lag's probably coming from all these leaves that are breaking. Oh look, lava fall. Okay, really quickly here, I'm gonna take a screenshot because I need a new thumbnail. This one is probably, the screenshot y'all see now for the thumbnail is probably not gonna stick around very long here. We're gonna wait for that lava to fall all the way. But yeah, 1.21 and what the features have been showcased so far kind of small. But yeah, like I said, there's indeed more stuff coming. I just hope it'll be able to pull off better. Pull off the update better. Is it done? Or is it gonna make it? I think it's done. Alright, cool. Screenshot. Click. This almost kind of looks like a scaled up version of the area from Packed.png. Fun fact, I still haven't played on that world. I don't have a seed with it. Oh wait, no, I played on a server, like an event world that used it. But yeah. I don't remember what it was. I think it was an Omni Archive event. Well, anyway, yeah, I still haven't checked out that particular world in old Minecraft myself. Nor have I really checked out the Panorama world or the Herobrine world. I don't know. Those seeds are just, they're only famous because of the screenshots from them. But oh well. That's not important. Alright, yeah, the building blocks. I am indeed looking forward to all the new copper uses, because copper was pretty, like, alright, well, we can have our fancy spyglass, but I think I'd rather just use Optifine for this, if I wanted to zoom. But yeah, otherwise, there's the lightning rod. The lightning rod is the only practical use for copper before. But now with all the different uses for the blocks themselves, now it's at least good for a decorational block. And I've already kind of forgotten what other types of blocks there were. Oh yeah, there's the crafter. There's a Back to the Future meme where it was the crafter, and it's like modded players. Oh, I know this. I've seen this before. And then vanilla players. What do you mean? This is brand new. Haha. Oh well. So I wonder. I've said this before, and I'm gonna keep saying it for years to come until an official Microsoft statement. But Microsoft said, like back in 2014, 2015, after the acquisition of Mojang, Microsoft said that they wanted Minecraft to be a 100-year game. And so I've been saying for years now that if Microsoft wants Minecraft to be a 100-year game, just about every feature, every concept people have ever talked about over the past decade and beyond is probably going to make it into the game at some point. That also includes a lot of modded stuff. And so the crafter, like various mods over the years have had systems for auto crafting and whatnot. And now it's becoming a vanilla feature. So yeah, tough variants, you're right. Poor tough has not gotten any love just because it was kind of added and then it was like, well, it's there. I wonder if they were planning the tough variants or if it kind of just happened because it was not, it didn't do much. Because it's been around a little while now. 1.17 is part of Caves and Cliffs. But yeah, it was kind of just sitting there. Oh well, maybe it was only needed, because Tough only generates as one of the layers around Amethyst Geodes, right? Am I remembering correctly? Or does Tough generate other places? Because I only remember generating as one of the layers for amethyst geodes. Oop. I heard a noise, but I think that's just paper fluttering around. I have the fan on right now. It's warm. It's a warm day. Warm day meaning like 85 Fahrenheit. Let me check the temperature. Give y'all an update, I suppose. 81. Okay, not as warm. Yesterday was 85. Nope, yesterday was 86. Yep, it's a warm November day. 81 degrees. Boop. We're just gonna casually set down that shroom. Okay, you can find it other places. Alrighty. Maybe if we might get more uses for calcite as well. We'll see. We won't really know until like 2 months before the update comes out. So if they're expecting another June release, then that'd be April. We won't really know until April when they're saying, all right, no new features, y'all. Until April, when they say no new features, that we'll see the scope of the update. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what other stuff they have planned. And yeah, like I said, Copper Golem. It would be nice. We got all these brand new copper things, and so especially with how the mob vote turned out, I think there is hope for the Copper Golem. That'd be nice. That way people will feel better and be like, okay, so the frog was not just a one-time thing. They really are planning, because Mojang can say all they want, like, you know, modding API. That's a whole other story for another day. But yeah, Mojang can say all they want until they add stuff or do something. That's when what they say has value. So like the frog. The frog lost the mob vote it was a part of, but it managed to make it in later as part of 1.19 when the swamps got with the new swamp stuff. And so, yeah, the Copper Golem may have lost its mob vote, but with all the other brand new copper stuff we have these days, it might make a return. So we'll see. It would be nice if they present it to us and be like, all right, it's making it here 121. Yeah, that would be a nice addition, especially since like 500, 600,000 people signed that petition to stop the mob vote. I didn't. I thought about it, but I didn't. The reason why I didn't is because I figured, it's not gonna make a difference. But yeah, we'll see. Without the new point being, without the new copper stuff, it would be nice if Copper Golem made a return and was finally added. Oh man, it's become nighttime. Any village? I'm not seeing any villages. Oh my gosh, again with the flickering sand. I don't know what that is. I almost feel like that's a vanilla thing, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, I got warmer. It was cooler over here as well recently, and it's warmed up again. Do I have black wool? I do. Alright, slap. Oh, that was gray wool. Oh, dark gray wool. Oops. Okay, well, either way. Looks like I do indeed have all 4 wool types. I'm kind of tempted to toss the gunpowder, but that gunpowder is useful. I kind of don't want to toss it. The reason why is because I only have 1. And I can't do much with only 1. Oh wait, I know what I could do. That saved me an inventory slot. Just turn all the logs into planks. There we go. And since I have less than a stack of planks, it all fits evenly. I don't know how cold it was last week. I wasn't paying attention. I think it was only in like the 60s though. The highs in the 60s. But it got warm again. And so I think it'll stay warm for a little bit longer, and then it'll cool off again in another couple of weeks or so. I don't know. I haven't been watching all that much. I don't know how cold it's been at night. I might be able to check what the lows were. So if it's high of 81 today, it's a low of 53. Tomorrow it'll be 47. Yeah, we're going to be in the 70s this week over here, and then it'll warm back up next weekend. Oh, well, we'll see. Skeleton, gotta go. Run. Boop. Go, go, go. What do we got? 24,000. Yeah, we passed the halfway mark a while ago, and we still have another 25 minutes left of today. Oh, maybe I will keep going left. I don't want to go right. Well, our decisions. Do I think there will be more water on the left? All right, I'm going for it. I hope the water connects through here. I don't know because there's a lot of sand. Oop, I think it does. Oh no, does it stop? Here we're gonna keep going left. Yeah, the freezing point of water between Celsius and Fahrenheit is 32 for Fahrenheit, good old Americans, and then 0 for Celsius, which is pretty much everywhere else. There might be like 1 or 2 other countries that use Fahrenheit. Well, I don't know. Kind of interesting. Oh, hello. It comes down to, someone pointed out, and I don't remember when, someone pointed out the differences, and it comes down to, with 0 to 100 for Celsius is the freezing and the boiling point of water. Whereas for Fahrenheit, it was decided as 100 degrees was going to be the natural human temperature. And then it turns out that humans aren't 100 degrees Fahrenheit, they're 98.6. And so when doing all the math and whatnot, they're kind of 2.4 points off, or 1.4 degrees off of what it was supposed to be. Well, oh well. I don't know what 0 Fahrenheit was supposed to represent. Because it's not freezing, because 32 is freezing. I don't know, maybe that'd be the point of, like, humans would freeze. And so it's 2 different systems. 2 different systems of how the temperature designations were created. Yeah, if a human is 100 Fahrenheit, you're definitely getting sick there. At that point, you would have a fever. It's kind of funny, though, because you think to yourself, humans are normally 98.6, but if you're standing outside in 98.6 degree weather, you're toasty. You're toasty in like 90 and above, and certain people will say that 80 and above, you're gonna feel toasty. But yeah, it's funny how the like regular outside air temperature, like how it feels, is hotter than your natural internal temperature. Oh well. I think to myself, why is that? Why is the outside supposed to be cooler than our inside? Why not just function at a cooler temperature then? Tiny gravel beach? That is! It's a big old creeper hole. 3 creepers trapped in a gravel beach. And that's why gravel beaches are an amazing biome. Because you could trap mobs in them. Now, usually they're not that small and they're actual beaches. But, point still stands where they can't jump up that 2-block jump. But you, the player, are smart enough to do so. Another village there. I don't want to sleep yet. Is that a leaf block? That is. That tree generated, or that house generated right where a tree used to be. Alright, there's that creeper. We're gonna go before he shows up. Go, go, go. There we got 20-ish minutes to see how far we can go. Because we're at 25,000 over the span of an hour and 20. We'll see. Like I said, I would need to be within 1,000 blocks. And I'm already there on the Z. I didn't realize I'm already just about negative 7,000. So I basically need to keep going that way. Is that another random grass block or dirt block? Oh, those are 2 dirt blocks. Watching all the bad guys. Good thing is, it's about to end. Zombies and skelly-bums are about to start feeling the burn. I don't know if I was still being chased by that spider. Spiders were much more of a challenge because they move at the same speed as the player. And then the player got faster when sprinting was added, so you could just outrun the spider. Cheese pizza lava, I guess. Swim! And jump! There's another gravel beach. I wonder how many of these we've passed by coming all this way. I feel like we've passed by a fair amount of them. I almost wonder if it's faster to travel across land, just because I think sprinting is faster than the boats. I'll need to find out. I need a test area. I need a dedicated test area for these Infdev plus questions I have. Like, one of them is walking diagonal. Like, I need to test walking diagonal, how much faster it is compared to walking forward. I need to test sprinting diagonal compared to sprinting forward. I need to test sprinting across land compared to using a boat. And probably other tests as well, but that's gonna have to wait a little bit. Because I have other things to work on first. And I'm glad that I finished parkour, but I'm sad that I don't have a way to control the water yet. Because the water is going to be miserable to deal with. Because Method has not yet fixed swimming up vertical waterfalls yet. Derp dish? I think you meant deep dish. Can I have some of that derp dish pizza? Ah, yes, look at all this flat ground. This would be good monolith spawning territory if it was wider. Not enough space here. So the values probably got close. Probably got close to flipping over into the negatives or whatever happens. But not quite. I already forgot what the technical reasoning was. The original guess for why monoliths spawn was because the value gets so low that it dips into the negative, and when it becomes negative, it inverts. So instead of going from 0 or from sea level down, it goes from the highest point, which is the top of the world, down to sea level. That was the estimation beforehand, but I think that was debunked, and there's some other reason, and I already don't remember. I don't remember why monoliths generate. It might say on like the Minecraft wiki, not the fandom. Say no to the fandom. But yeah, the proper Minecraft wiki, the article on there, it might say. Or you could check the discontinued features wiki. They are more technical, so they might list the reasoning why on there. Look at all this ocean. Okay, where am I? I'm 6,800. Yeah, basically you just need to keep going this way. Whee! Is that land? I see the sand. Oh, it is, isn't it? What about that? That's more sand. What about there? That might be my entry point. Oop, maybe not. We'll go for it. Let's try not to hit these islands, though. Because then that would be the second boat to break. Derpy Zelinator. I'd rather not. Someone made, I would say someone was Pie Master J. Pie Master J made a Derp Zelinator skin years ago. I don't know why. He got addicted to making derp skins. And so he applied that face to like all three of the Piecraft Syndicate's folk skins. And I'm like, that looks terrible. Oh well. It's still on there. Derp Zelinator is on minecraft.novaskin.me if you were to head over there and search. That's assuming you spelled it right. Do I see more flickering? Falling sand flickering? Because I feel like it happens when chunks are being generated. I don't know. I don't know what I'm seeing. Is that a river or does it just end? I think it just ends. Oh wait, there's gravel. Oh, this might be a river. If this is a river, I'm cutting through here. Yeah, this is a river. Cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of the rivers, but they're useful. So I'll take advantage of them when I can, when I'm in the boat. But if I'm trying to cross one, get to the other side, like the chicken, then it's not fun. Because it's too short to take a boat, and it's long enough that swimming is annoying. The derp dish pizza. Maybe I should add the derp dish pizza to the iceberg. I still need to add the... I forgot. Oh yeah, the world's smallest gravel beach. Yeah, we're gonna add that because it's kind of funny. It's funny in my mind, but I don't know if people are gonna get it. Alright. So that's for when I update the iceberg later. Is the river coming to an end or does it cut through there? We're about to find out, y'all. It keeps going. I'll take it. I almost wonder if I can follow these rivers if they all connect and it's just straight up lines. I would need to see like an image rendering of them. I wonder. You know what would be interesting? I don't know if it's gonna happen, we'll find out. But it would be interesting if there was a river that cuts through the monolith. I kinda wanna see what that would look like. But in order to have that happen, I'll need a pretty big monolith. I would need to get lucky. with the monolith spawn location in order to have a river generate right through it. Yeah, I'm looking. You see that? You see how that just cuts through? That's still the river generation over there, and it keeps going that way. But that goes a little too far to the north, I think. Yeah, no, north, south. Yeah, that goes a little too far to the south, so we're just gonna cut through here. Oh well. And slap. Before it crashes against the wall and explodes into planks and sticks. I do not need any more sticks. I'm already at a stack of 12. Now, yes, I did bring that stack with me, but I didn't know how many trees were going to be in the area. I'll take that, thank you. I saw that village, and I'm a little concerned. I'm not going to see another village because I kind of want to sleep pretty soon here. It'd be nice if I can skip a night, but if we just saw that village, I might not stumble upon another one for a couple thousand blocks. Scary cave noise. Here, let's go right. Do you know what's probably it's not my most feature, but my most favorite feature, but probably my most favorite vanilla bug fix is stuttering zones. Infdev Plus fixes stuttering zones. Do you know how nice that is? Stuttering zones in late Infdev are miserable. They totally ruin your day. If you just are just casually strolling along and then poof, you hit one. Well, that's not fun. Because you can either A, go around it, or if it's an important part, then you kind of just deal with it. So yeah, stuttering zones. I'm so happy Method fixed stuttering zones. Yeah, those stick around from when they get added in Infdev 6.24, the worst Minecraft version. They got added in 6.24, and then they're not officially fully 100% fixed until 1.2.5. When they first are added, way back in late Infdev, they're quite annoying. They're annoying through alpha, and then by beta, they are less annoying because they're not as common. Yeah, most of 1.0, you're going to be plagued with it, and it's not fun. Whoop. So yeah, not until alpha 1.1, 1.2, it starts becoming less of a problem. But yeah, I'm so happy that they were fixed here on Infdev Plus. It made me happy. Favorite vanilla fix? Some smaller vanilla fixes I like are the torches standing in non-solid blocks. Like if I stand right here in old Minecraft until like beta 1.5, I can't hit the torch because my head is right where the block is. That wouldn't have worked, but now I can. Another fix was tools, specifically pickaxes. When they broke blocks on the last hit, they didn't drop the item. So if you broke stone with a wooden pickaxe or any other pickaxe, on the last use of the pickaxe, it would just poof, disappear from existence. That's a bug from Infdev, late Infdev, when tools were given durability. But that was a that was a problem from late Infdev all the way until alpha 1.0.5_01. That's not a fun bug. It was not a problem in Infdev because first you didn't need tools to break stone. But then when tools were added, they didn't have durability, so it wasn't a problem then. And then tools or pickaxes were not required for stone materials, but tools still had durability. So it wasn't a problem then. And then right after that, when stone was absolutely required, or pickaxes absolutely were required to pick up stone, that's when it became a problem. And that's a small thing that I think to myself. I feel like Notch did not do a lot of testing of his own game. Like, not a lot of playtime Notch spent actually playing the game, and he relied on other people. And so I feel like that pickaxe break bug was in the game for so long. I say so long, but it's like several months. Was in the game for several months only because not enough people or nobody reported it. And they were just like, huh? Where'd the stone go? Well, I don't know. That's just a hypothesis. I don't have a way to test that. That would require talking to people during that time. And so I can't do that. It's been 13 years. Hello. I saw that creeper coming for me. 31,000, y'all. We need to get to 38,000. So we're almost there. We're we're several thousand blocks away, but we have only a couple minutes left of the stream. We'll keep going until, I guess, daytime. Yeah, we're really close, y'all. A few thousand blocks to go. But yeah, we're coming upon the end for today. In fact, I might not stick around till daytime, maybe until a little night. So I started a little late. Oopsies, hi. So I only have bad things. So I'll stick around for another like 3 minutes maybe. That's gonna be most of the night. That way, when we start tomorrow, like wherever we are, I'm just in the little safety hole or something. I don't know where I'll end off. We'll find out. There's a lot of stone here. Well, anyways, wherever we find our little safety area, then that'll be our stopping point. But yeah, I got 3 minutes until the stream itself hits 2 hours of runtime. Ah, he knocked me off. I was trying to avoid that. In Infdev, when tools have unlimited durability, that bug of the last break isn't present because there is no last break for pickaxes at the time. Dude, there's a village. You know what? Yeah, we're setting up shack over there. This village is going to be our little safety zone. And of course, it's another river village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses, I think. That's a pretty good sized one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 houses. I think. Hold on. Boop. We're gonna sleep in the one that's not sitting in the ocean. Well, no, we're not gonna sleep at all, because if we sleep, then it's going to be the end of the day. It'd be noonish. Okay, well here, let me... I think I like this one. I'll set up shack in this one. Set up shack means just drop down torches, and then that'll be it. Yeah, just about the end of the stream, y'all. We'll be back again tomorrow. And then if you looked at the schedule, tomorrow's stream will be at a later time. Alright. Yeah, nothing fancy in here, but let me just drop the torches. I'm not confident. Yeah, let me move these inward one. Or 2, I don't know, close enough. Alright, but yeah, that's all it for today. So we'll be back again tomorrow. Say farewell now. I'll probably stick around here, that way it's closer to daytime, and we're almost there. So we're at 31,600. We have about 7,000 blocks to go. And then we should, I think, hit it on the Z. So yeah, we basically just need to keep going that way. And yeah, we'll hit it very shortly tomorrow. So we did all the hard, tedious traveling today, and then we'll hit it pretty quickly tomorrow. So yeah, look forward to the monolith, whether you watch it live or after it, if you can't make that later stream time. So yeah, that's all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.